over her brow, pressed in the sides. Aspirin. She should take some aspirin. She put her feet on the floor and stood. A wave of dizziness gripped her, and she stumbled to the chair for her robe. A pair of running shorts and a tank top were draped over the arm. Sneakers stuffed with athletic socks sat on the floor. Running. Fresh air. Outdoors. The call was fierce and compelling. She could no more resist it than she could resist breathing. Aspirin forgotten, she slipped the clothes on. Immediately, relief poured through her. Pulling her tangled hair into a rough ponytail, she staggered down the stairs and let herself out the front door. The night washed her with cool, gentle air. She gulped it in, feeling better, much better. Setting off down the street, she started off slow, gradually increasing the pace until her legs pumped strength into the rest of her. At the end of the block, she turned the corner. It was automatic, unthinking. Down the block and around the corner. What she had to do, was meant to do. Another 3 blocks, and the park loomed to the left, the entrance a black mouth waiting to gobble her up. She headed for it unerringly, breathing easy, legs sure. Dumbarton Oaks Park. It closed at dark, the sign said, but she plunged past it, unable to stop even if she wanted to. Here and there the city had put up a light, but for the most part the trail was dim, lit only by the moon. But her feet were steady, the path as familiar as the way home. She'd been here before. At the second bend, she headed right, and the first prickle ran over her. She listened hard, heard nothing but her own steps. She slowed, then picked up the pace. Branches brushed by, naked and bony against the moonlight. An owl screeched. Was someone following her? But when she turned, there was no one, only the dim shade of the path behind her. She plowed on, turning into the track that bordered the creek. The name drifted into her head. Rock Creek. Water gurgled, swooshed, and fell like dark music. Shaking off the jitters, she pounded over the wood bridge. Her feet had just hit the trail again when she sensed him. She checked behind, saw no one, turned back around. Ahead of her, a man appeared on the trail, bent over one knee and blocking the way. Too late. Her foot slammed into him, and she went up and over, landing with a thud. She grunted with the impact, but in the next instant she'd sprung back up, crouched, ready. A distant part of her mind wondered how she'd done that. The rest focused on the man as he stood and backed away, limping. "Whoa, it's okay. I'm harmless." He held his hands up. They were empty, unthreatening. "Sorry, new shoes." He pointed to his runners with one of his hands, keeping the other still raised. "Twisted my damn ankle." She watched him warily, not moving. I didn't see you coming." He smiled tentatively. "Didn't know anyone else was crazy enough to run this time of night. You all right?" Slowly, she straightened, unclenched her fists. "Fine." "Good." He ran a hand over his head with a sheepish expression. "Look, I don't suppose you'd give me a hand. My car's at the bottom of the trail, but my ankle's pretty messed up." He was tall and wiry, with long athletic legs under loose, knee-length basketball shorts. His shirt was tied around his waist so she could see his upper body. No weapons. Why did she even notice that? Better to notice that he was trim, muscled, a fine specimen who obviously worked out or was used to physical labor. His hair, clipped tight to his skull, didn't hide much. "Military," came the word in her head, and instantly she felt less threatened. Why was that? "Sure," she said.